Our second youth intake preview has come through, and the potential of a second golden generation could be on the cards. We've got a healthy number of fullbacks. We've got one good Welsh central defender from Caerphilly who's caught the eye, and that fourth line had the potential to be a real golden generation for the club. To be honest, if I can have another Mark Jewell or a Callum Barlow, I will be very, very happy. So lots to look forward to in the future. The problem with that future is we have no cup competitions to look forward to. What's going on, guys? My name is Adam, I am a Super Swan, and welcome to episode 12 of the FM21 Deadpool Diaries. And like I mentioned in the intro, we're out of all the cups. We're out of the FA Cup, we're out of the Papa John's Trophy, Deadpool ain't getting no pizza, we're just out of everything. And we're out of everything on penalties. So since you last left us with our Manchester special, we've drawn a few games, but we've been pretty much here or there. So drew against Colchester, drew against Cambridge, we beat Harrogate Town, and then we had Rotherham in the second round, which we drew at the racecourse, which was a bit disappointed about, but we took them to a replay. Then we got knocked out of the Papa John's Trophy on penalties. We beat Scunthorpe, and then got knocked out of the FA Cup on penalties. So if you're keeping track in this season, we have had 4 penalty shootouts and lost every single one. And they've all been in the Papa John's Trophy. So we lost to Accrington on penalties, lost to Morecambe on penalties, lost to Rotherham on penalties, and lost to Wolves under 23s on penalties. So clearly this squad cannot take penalties. So let's hope that we don't get to the playoffs and we have to rely on a penalty shootout. But we've gotten over that with a 0-0 draw against Oldham, 2-0 win over Carlisle, and a 1-1 draw against Bolton. So we've got Doncaster and Accrington coming up today, the last 2 games of 2021. So we'll go straight into the Doncaster game. And I'm slightly changing the tactic. I'm going for a defensive midfielder because I want to take advantage of Callum Barlow. So Callum Barlow, coming from our first youth intake, he's a model citizen, and 17 passing, 17 technique. At League 2, he's the man I want to be pinging the balls. So I want to kind of get him into a central position where he's going to try and run the show for Wrexham. But we're going to have Allsop in goal, Hart, Vassell, Lee and Wilson, Barlow in the deep line playmaker, with Phillips moving into central midfield as a Mazzala, with Tom Smith in the centre midfield, List and Brown in the attacking positions, and NAR still hasn't scored since the opening episodes of this year. So he scored 2 hat-tricks on camera, hasn't scored since. So I'm a little bit worried for NAR. So it's getting to the point now where if we get any penalties, NAR's taking it to try and get his confidence back. But we're going up against Doncaster at the racecourse. Should be, we still haven't lost in the league, so we're doing pretty well. So I'm going to pump the fists. We're on a good run lately, and I'll tell the team I have faith in them to go out there and make that difference. But we're going to get the first game underway against Doncaster. We are still unbeaten. We're still in the promotion places, which is very unheard of for a team that's just come up from the National League. But can we get a win against Doncaster Rovers? Like I said, we've had to heavily rotate the side because it's the end of the year. We've got 2 games in 3 days. So we've had to put out a few of our kind of backup players to make sure we've got a good enough squad for the next game. As we are still on the ball, Phillips to Hart, to long highlight, List in the box. Can he get it into the box? Gets Hart from left back. Gets it to List again. Anybody going to shoot? It's cleared away. Wilson with a shot. There's the goal. Kane Wilson gets the first goal of this game. I was wondering who's going to take a shot there. It turns out to be our right back, Kane Wilson. Although that could be because I've put work balls into the box as tactics because we were having way too many shots that were not going anywhere. So maybe that's why nobody wanted to take a shot. But Kane Wilson does shoot It's 1-0 to Wrexham. Free kick from Phillips. Puts in the box for List with a header. It's disallowed. It would have been 2-0, but it's offside for Wrexham. But the good signs is we are all over Doncaster at the moment. Doncaster starting from the back. It's been looking really promising for Wrexham so far. We've had 1 goal disallowed. We've had 1 goal in the back of the net as a man whose name I'm not even going to try and pronounce has got a goal back for Doncaster. Halil Dervishoglu. Halil has got them back in the game. It's the first real chance for Doncaster. He splits the defence. It's an easy shot into the net. 1-1, Doncaster back in it. Just coming up to half an hour, and Doncaster have only had 1 shot all game and scored it, which is very typical. That's one thing about this team I'm fully aware of, is that our attack is a lot better than our defence. But Brown heads it over the bar, and I'm still confident we can do the job here. List picks this up right from defence, plays it back to Allsop, who's been very hit and miss this year, Allsop. He's had a lot of games where he's been on like 6.5, 6.4. Like I say, our defence is a lot more struggling than our attack. But NAR's through! He's on a goal drought. He ain't going to score. Unless we get a penalty. Phillips puts it in the box. Headed by Lee. It's a shot! Elliot List does score! And Wrexham are back in front at the racecourse. And it is our left inside forward, Elliot List, that gets the goal. All starts from a free kick. Phillips puts in the box. Lee heads it on. It bounces off a few players, but it doesn't matter who gets it in. It's a goal for Wrexham. 2-1. Doncaster coming into our box. Long ball in, but Wilson does manage to clear it away. And Doncaster have to rethink this attack if they want to try and get back in this game as Lee heads it away. I tell you what, Lee is a fantastic centre-back for us. He was our player of the season last year. He's played well this year as well, as Allsop does gather that loose ball. And if I'd like to get a 3rd goal before half-time, that would be very, very nice. As Hart, long ball to NAR, NAR's through, NAR shoots. Oh my word. You can tell he's on a goal drought. You can tell. Half-time, and NAR, he could have scored about a few goals on his own, to be fair. You can tell he's on a goal drought. But we're winning the game. So I'm going to pump the fists, tell them we're doing well. I have faith in them. The top tip when it comes to team talks, tell them you have faith in them. Now, I'm not going to slag off NAR, but I am going to give him a little bit of a, pumping of the fists. No, I'm going to give him a... I'm going to try and sort of make him relax a bit. So we're going to say hands on hips. There's no pressure on you today. Let's tell him there's no pressure on him to hopefully try and improve his finishing a bit, because he could have scored a few goals on his own in this game, as Doncaster put it in the box straight off the second half. It is cleared away. I'm just hoping that little, arm around the shoulder to NAR and say, look, don't worry about it. We all know you're capable. It's not about whether you're not capable. But all the pressure is not on you. But it might be if Doncaster score another goal, as Ockenberry gets another goal for Doncaster. It's 2 goals for them now. And how many shots have they had? I want to see. How many shots? 3 shots they've had. 2 shots in the back of the net. And yeah, boys, don't throw this game away. We've been the better side. Doncaster with the throw. I was looking to make some subs, but we'll watch this highlight out as Vassell clears it away. Elliot List, the goal scorer, to Phillips. Back to List. He's going to try and get up there, but it's a good tackle from Doncaster. And now they're on the counter as Dervishoglu on the ball now. And I'm a bit worried about this attack because Doncaster look like they're going to score every time they have an attack. It's just one of those things I'm finding where our teams are very clinical against us, whereas we have to have like a million shots to get it in the back of the net. Like NAR could have scored 2 on his own, but Brown tries to beat his man. He does. Can he get in the box? Get in the box for NAR. NAR scores! He's broken the scoring streak. He's found his touch. I'm sure it was a back heel as well. And what a way to break his goal scoring drought. As Brown, let's have a look. Did he back heel it? Oh, he did as well. Oh, what a way. NAR, he's back. He's back in form. I was just about to bring NAR off, but now that he's scored, I'm going to keep him on, as Phillips is looking a bit tired, so we will bring on Max Robson from the bench. Barlow's on a 6.4, bit disappointing from him, as I'm going to try and get the team to run through him, but that's going to be the only change I'm going to make for now. I'm going to keep things the way they are, 3-2. Coming up to the last 10 minutes of this game, we'll watch this highlight out and then we'll make our final changes to try and hold on to this lead. As Kane Wilson, the right back, tries to find NAR. List with a long shot. Oh, it's a brilliant goal. Elliot List, I think, just sealed all 3 points for Wrexham against Doncaster. And 9th goal of the season for him. He's been out of form, mind as well, Elliot List. He's not, considering he's a 200 grand player, he's been a bit out of form. But he does get the amazing long shot. 4-2 the score. I think now I'll take the opportunity to make those last changes to rest some players as much as we can. Jack Lee, he's looking tired. He's had a very good game, to be fair to him. And to be fair, I think he's our best centre-back. So we'll bring him off for Kelleher. He can come on there. Giovanni Brown, we'll bring him off. We'll bring Jordan Davis on for the last 5 minutes. 4-2. Points should be sealed. Full time approaching, and that should be all 3 points, as we do get a final highlight in the last 20 seconds of this game. Wilson puts it in, cleared away. Is this a fake highlight, or is this going to be a goal? NAR, he's back. He is back. He's been on a goal drought. He hasn't scored for about 22 hours or something like that. He hasn't scored on camera. He only scores on camera. Maybe I've just worked this out. He only scores on camera. Because off camera, he couldn't score anything. But he scored 2 hat-tricks, and he scored 2 goals in this game. I'm pretty sure all his goals are on camera this year. But I'll take it. 5-2. A good win for Wrexham. We're going to outstretch the arms. Well done. NAR on form. He is back. Was there any doubts he was not going to come back? He's a proven goal scorer. He did it in the National League. He can do it in league football as well. But that's going to put us back towards the top of the league. List's going to get a goal bonus. That's absolutely fine. We're going to praise NAR. We're going to put our arm around him. Superb in front of goal. Well done to you. Nigel Pearson sacked by Cardiff. Cooper sacked by Swansea. All the Welsh managers getting sacked. They ain't sacking me. You ain't sacking me. You ain't taking me with you. 2 goals, 1 assist. And what that will do is, if I look at the league table, that will put us back at the top of League 2. Peterborough do have a game in hand, as do Colchester, but we are a good, 7 points in the automatic promotion places, and I don't even want to win the league. I'll take automatic promotion. The board wanted me just to avoid relegation, so it's all good. It's all good so far. So we've got another game in 2 days' time, so we'll come back for the second game of the episode. We'll have to probably do a good squad rotation to keep everybody fresh. But going into 2022, Wrexham are top of League 2. ACCRINGTON Stanley? Who are they? Exactly. And we've got a full squad rotation for the Accrington Stanley game. I think only 2 people, 3 including the goalkeeper, keep their place. So Allsop keeps his place in goal. A full swap at the back with Bramall, Kelleher, Kirk and Horsfield coming in. Barlow keeps his place with Robson and Gilmore filling in ahead of him. Jewell comes off the bench to come in the left-hand side with Davis slotting in on the right. And after his 2-goal exploits in the last game against Doncaster, NAR is going to keep his place up front. So the only people that keep their places are NAR, Barlow and Allsop. So good win last time out. And hopefully we can go into 2021 top of League 2. Well, it'll be 2022, but the end of 2021. So we're going to do the usual pumping of the fists. We've been a good run lately. Let's go show them why we are the best team in League 2, with the only manager in Wales that has a full-time manager at the moment. Well, Newport County they still have a manager, but they're in the National League. They got relegated last year. So in the Football League, I am the only Welsh manager for a Welsh club. That's got to be a good sign, surely. And we come off the post, off the crossbar. Can Wrexham make it 2 wins out of 2? Accrington playing in the red. We are playing in the black, as we are away from home. As they put it into the box, Sykes is blocked. Sykes shoots again, but it's high and wide. Not at all handsome. Another free kick from Accrington. Kirk clears it away. And it's going to be a race as Jewell does win. Mark Jewell from our academy plays it to Gilmore. Charlie Gilmore out to Horsfield. Good counter-attack here from Wrexham, but we need to get it into the box. As Davis, that's a foul, that's a penalty. And we are going to have a penalty to Wrexham in the 32nd minute. Who's going to step up? Who's going to be the man to put this in the back of the net? It's going to be Horsfield. Horsfield steps up, puts it in the net. No mistake from James Horsfield. First goal of the season from him. You know, he's been very much out of the squad as James Horsfield. He was our first choice kind of right back centre midfielder last year. But with the new players coming in, he's kind of lost his place. But he's got ourselves the first goal of this game. Accrington starting from the throw, but we win the ball. Davis going towards goal. It goes down. Who's he got it? He's still got it. I can't get my words out. Jordan Davis gets the goal. I was just flabbergasted. He just ran from the halfway line. Jordan Davis. What a player. He runs through the team. No one's there to stop him. There's a slide. He don't care. He doesn't care about any slide. Takes a touch. Slots it in. Jordan Davis. 2-0 Wrexham. Half-time approaching, 2-0. It's looking very comfortable for the Dragons, as we do find ourselves ahead away from home. So I'm going to give the old outstretched arms, because, you know, well done. You're doing fantastic. Especially away from home, because you've got to give them a little bit more praise away from home. But let's have a look. Who do we need to bring off? Callum Barlow again on a 6.5. He's not taken very well to this deep line playmaker role, but we'll bring him off. Adam Phillips can come on for him. So, one change made, 2-0 up. We should see this through to the end for all 3 points if we carry on as we did in the first half. As Jewell finds NAR, the man back in form. Mark Jewell on the left. Can he get this ball in? He's going to try and beat his man. He gets it back to Bramall. Bramall gets it in the box, tries to find Davis, but it is cleared away. And Horsfield now is going to have hopefully another chance to try and work his magic. He gets the ball back. Horsfield back to Davis in the box. NAR shoots, but it's deflected. That's going to be a corner. Young for Accrington finds Connelly, but we do win the ball back. Charlie Gilmore finds NAR. Counter-attack on for Wrexham. Long ball to Davis. Jordan Davis has already scored 1 goal. He tried for a long shot, which is quite surprising because he had a lot more time to take that into the box. Jordan Davis. Calm down. Bramall puts it in the box for Robson. Robson, one of the Premier League youngsters we signed alongside Alex Kirk. Both, I think, are playing today. As Phillips playing that deep line playmaker role, a little bit unfamiliar. There's Kirk on the ball, just talking about him. They've done well, to be fair, because they weren't meant to be starting. They've both come in and done well. As Davis finds NAR straight at the keeper. We're going to make some subs, and I think we're going to bring NAR off, because to be fair, he played all of the last game, and he's played all of this game so far, so we'll bring on Plange for him. Plange has done well since he's been, in the side. He's been scoring a few goals here and there, so he's on loan from Arsenal. He's doing well so far. I think that's going to be the only change to make so far. 20 minutes to go. 83 minutes, Bramall's picked up a little bit of a knock, so we're going to bring on Sam Hart for him. So like for like, left back for left back. Last change of the day made. We'll see this out till full time. Full time approaching. 2-0 Wrexham. We've done the job away from home against Accrington. 2 wins out of 2. Outstretch the arms. Well done. Good win for us. I am very happy to end 2021 with 2 wins. That puts us at the top of League 2. And even with a game in hand, we will be top going into 2022. Is there a back-to-back promotion on the cards? Back-to-back league titles for Wrexham is on the cards as we turn dominance into goals. And then going into 2022, there's your league table. Wrexham, 16 wins, 10 draws, 0 defeats. Still unbeaten in League 2. I tell you what, who's been the outstanding performance so far this year? Let's have a look. So the average rating, where's the average rating? I've lost it. Where's the average rating gone? Right, there we go, we fixed it. It was on the end, it was hiding. So that's our best performance. So Jack Lee definitely been outperforming. Bramall, a left back, he's definitely been a massive improvement. Kelleher, Kirk, so our defenders, surprisingly, are our top performers, which considering I was slagging them off earlier on, maybe I shouldn't be so hasty in slagging them off. But what we'll do is we'll come back towards the middle to end of February. I might come back for Peterborough, because Peterborough are the team that's second place so far. So I think I'll come back for Peterborough and Southend. So as always, we're going into a January transfer window. So Deadpool's going to have a chance to sign some players. So, I mean, to be fair, I mean, you can't really sign players, because if I look at the registration, we've only got about £1,500 in the salary cap. So I don't know who he's going to try and sign, but we'll let him try. we'll let him try and sign players, but we'll see what happens. So we'll come back around February time, and we'll see whether or not Deadpool's brought in any new players. Will we still be top of the league? Will we still be unbeaten? Will we still be in a promotion hunt? Got to tune in next time to find out. But leave a like if you enjoy, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2021 content. We will be uploading Deadpool Diaries every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And tune in next time as Deadpool will have the chance to sign some players. And will Wrexham be back up towards the top, fighting for a back-to-back league title? Thank you very much for watching.